I don't know, because I've never met him, and I don't even really know anybody who works there. But from an outside standpoint, that I just sort of find ourselves having a fair amount of similarities to in the way we're raising it. And again, I don't really know how that fund was evolving when they were originally, in their initial years. But just things I've seen and heard parallels is a third point. And I say this partly because like Dan Loeb, spent a lot of time exposing .com frauds or stock scams on like Yahoo message boards. And I think if you look through, if you search Google Fairfax and Dan Loeb, you'll see some of the emails he sent back and forth on Fairfax, and he's admitted to being Mr. Pink on the Yahoo message boards, etc. And we sort of did that as well, right? I mean, we started out as sort of a long short fund, and we have this long bias, and he's always had this long bias. And I think I was reading his most recent letter, and he's like, we're 125 gross long, we're like 50 gross short, 75% net long. It's like a $10 billion fund, and we're like the same thing with a $100 million fund. And just that formula doesn't change. Like mostly long biased, you mostly make money on your long side, but you keep some shorts on. And earlier on, he was really going activist on the shorts. We were doing that. And he's done just a variety of different things. He's got his closed-end fund in trading in the UK. He's got that reinsurance vehicle he started up. He's got this like Yahoo website, activist website that he's put together that's put out fairly detailed arguments for how he thinks that Yahoo can create value. He used to do those shareholder letters that he'd send out. He's just done a variety of different things to make money that are all, by and large, fundamental and bottoms up. And I think that's how our fund will evolve too. Right now, we've done a lot of work exposing Chinese frauds, but we also did the EOROC, activist campaign where we set up a website urging investors to vote against the management-supported recap plan. And I think everybody in this office is fairly opportunistic and open-minded of ways to generate returns. And there's there's just different prescriptions for different types of investments. And I think over time we'll do different funky things when the opportunities present themselves. And looking at just sort of Third Point's history, I feel like they've done that. It's not always formulaic in what that fund has done to generate value, and I think that's very important.